In this lesson, I want to consider button groups. Button groups is a feature which is very similar to the tab groups feature and system menu features which we have looked at in previous lessons. When we look at a screen like the company summary screen, this has been called from a system action called the company summary screen. And we look at the right hand side of the screen, we can see a series of action buttons. Button groups allow us to extend the action buttons associated with a particular system action. If I go to the administration of Sage CRM, you can see here that I've logged on as a system administrator, and I'm going to look at customization, and then I'm going to look at the company context, because what I want to do is investigate the actual system action that has been called to produce that company summary screen. And we can see that as the system action company summary. Now, if we want to add additional buttons to this, we first of all do what we've done here, which is identify the system action that is responsible for the particular screen. We then need to return to the administration screen and go to advanced customization. We can then select the button groups option from within advanced customization and start to create our own new button group. So I'm going to call this company summary buttons, and the system action that we want to use is the company summary action. Now you can see that there's a very large number of actions that we could possibly use. But here's the company summary, and then I choose save. Now this creates for us a structure which is very similar to the tab groups, and it would allow us to add in additional actions if we want to. Now before we do that, let's consider a typical usage that we might want to make. So at the moment, when somebody looks at a summary screen for a company, in order to create a new letter, to send a letter to somebody, we would have to mouse click and then select document in order to start the merge process. So there'd be 2 clicks. It might be that the customer wants to reduce the number of clicks, and if we're looking at the company summary screen, to immediately call the new letter function. So I'm going to change my button group to allow me to quickly create a new letter. So I'm going to call this send letter. The action is going to be a system action, but we can see here that if necessary I could call my own custom behavior with custom.net or custom file, but I'm going to use the system action of send letter. Now I happen to know that this is the action that I want to use, but I could have found that out by exploring the system actions to find what it was that I wanted to use. And I add in my send letter option here and choose save. So I've extended the action buttons on the company summary screen, and if I refresh this company summary screen, we will see the new button, the send letter button, appear on the screen. That if I now click, it starts the process of sending a merge. That then is the ability to create our own button groups within Sage CRM.